Hi guys, we are here with Cooking with Adita, and we're going to give this a couple of minutes for people to sign on, okay? So make sure you get on and get ready to cook. We're going to make some hummus pizzas and some hummus and make life easy in the kitchen. It's all about making it easy. Are you ready there?
Yeah.
My master chef? High five. There we go. Hello, hello. Oh, we got some people coming on. Yay! Okay, so in the comments right now, tell me who you are, or you don't have to tell me who you are, but tell me where you're from. So put that in the comments, please. Hello, hello. Yay, we're all lining up. Cook in the kitchen with me and Mila. Right? Okay, good. Well, I guess we're going to get started. Look at you guys coming on in. Great to see you guys. Awesome. Okay, my name is Adita Lang. I was here last Thursday. Hopefully you had a little fun with that one. I want to know how many of you guys made the split pea sensation. Give me a thumbs up if you did. I'd like to know because that'll be fun. Today we are going to be doing hummus. Hopefully you've gotten that recipe out there, but I want to say a couple of things here because Bump Club and Beyond, they're awesome, and they really are committed in giving you all the tools and resources that you need to do everything that you need to do. So with that said, I want you to make sure that you check out some of the resources. They've got pregnancy and the pandemic, COVID-19 mental health strategies, 102 best TV shows to binge watch for parents, and more. Ooh, I might have to watch that one. And tons of it. So the link is in the description there, okay? And I want you to make sure that you follow us on Instagram and follow me on Instagram as well. And guess what? Tomorrow, are you ready? It's the Bump Club birthday. It's the Bump Club birthday. Yes, 10 years. I'm pretty sure it's 10 years. Sandwich, Illinois. Oh, look at you. Okay. Any more? Wait, let's see. Any more? That's it. Okay. So now, big birthday stuff, all sorts of birthday stuff's going to be going on all week, so please make sure that you tune in and get involved in all this. But today, what are we going to do? Oh, let me show you here. We are going to go to page 138, I think it is. Yep, page 138, and we are going to make hemp hummus. Do you see that? There you go. Okay. And with that said, also in the description, I have a link so that you guys can get the digital version of this with a bunch of my cooking videos, 50% off. Please use it. Come on, get these recipes because they're fun. And I have all sorts of cool things too about feeding picky eaters. That one, picky. She gets picky, okay? Hello, hello. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start off by making our hummus. I've done a couple things to make our life a little bit easier, but Miss Mila, are you gonna do the honors? I'm going to show what we're going to do, and then you can put them all in. You want to scoot your thing over? We're using garbanzos. Now, here's the thing, guys, okay? I could have made the garbanzos, but not today. I just couldn't do it, you know? And we're getting limited in grocery items of what we can get. So I don't have all my perfect supplies, but I have what we can. So we've got the garbanzos. I drained out the water, and Amelia, you're going to put, you're right. We got to do the garlic first. See, that's why we have an assistant who's smart. Okay, so when you're making it with your food processor, put your garlic in first. I'm doing two, they're boxes, but these would be equivalent to cans of garbanzos. Hi from Denver. Lots of picky eaters in my house. Okay, we're going to be talking in a little bit here.
How many?
Okay, so now we're going to put, because we're using 2 cans of garbanzos, we're going to put 2 big spoonfuls of hemp seeds.
Like this?
Yep, just like that. Raw hemp seeds. Because what that's going to do, it's going to add in more essential fatty acids and more good quality protein into your hummus, and no one's going to taste it.
I will.
No, you won't. You haven't tasted it so far. You're not going to taste it now. This is what I have to deal with. Okay, we're going to blend that stuff up first. Okay. Blend that up first. Make sure it's all in there. Wait, we got to get this part in there too. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Now go for it. Okay, so she's in charge of blending up the hemp seeds and the garlic. Do that first because you want it as like tiny as possible because you want no one to find any of these pieces in the hummus. We know that, right? Okay. So now, stop that a little bit. Scoot it all down and do it one more time so you really shred that thing up. Okay?
That looks like broccoli pieces.
She says it looks like broccoli pieces. That's what I'm dealing with. You're talking about picky eaters. This is El Paso. Hello. Oh, I was in El Paso once. I taught a big nutritional course for Brian Guzman, who's a big spinning instructor there in El Paso. Anyways, okay, here we go. Now, we're going to blend this up one more time because we just got to get it where, like, you can't even feel the garlic. Just trust me, you don't want to feel the garlic. Okay, so let's blend that up. There we go. Go for it. I think you're good there now. Now you're going to add the garbanzos. So now we're going to add in the garbanzos, okay? So we've done 3 things of garlic. Hi from Miami. Hello, hello. Say hi. It's Carolyn.
Hi.
Okay, so we've added in the hemp seeds. We've added in the garlic. We blended those things first. Now we're adding in the garbanzos. There we go. Add them all in there. And with the garbanzos, we're going to do 2 things. We're going to be adding in, just put it to the side, sweetie. We're going to be adding in olive oil and tahini. So here's the thing about beans, okay? They are not a complete protein unless they are combined with a seed or grain, which is why traditional hummus is a complete protein. It's a complete protein because this tahini is sesame seeds, although we also added in hemp seeds, right? Wait, we got to add in a little bit of liquid to this because if not, it's not going to go very well. So we're going to add in some olive oil.
And salt?
We'll add in salt towards the end, okay? So we're adding in olive oil. I added in quite a bit. Hold on, we got to add in this stuff too. Where's our spoon? Do we have our spoon there? There we go. We're going to add in a big heaping tablespoon of tahini.
Why is it hard?
It is because it's all settled to the bottom. Okay, so we got our tahini in there. And now she's going to start to blend. So here's the thing about hummus. Traditional hummus is made with just olive oil. Hopefully you can hear me. But we're probably going to add in a little bit of water to smooth it out. Plus it'll kind of minimize some of the calories. But the olive oil in hummus, I'm not really afraid of because it's raw. So it's all, you got all these raw properties in there, which makes it really easy to break down and digest, okay? So how are we doing there? We're going to stop for a second. And we are going to add a little bit of water. Here we go.
Oh, it smells good.
Does it smell good? Okay, my assistant has approved. It smells good. That's all we care about, right? Yeah. Okay, here we go again. Click it over there. Make it happen. Now we got movement, okay? Because we want to make it super, super smooth. Now, hummus will sit in your refrigerator for a good 4 days, guys. Sounds good right now. Oh, yep, it is yummy. Okay, so about 4 days, maybe even 5 days max, it'll sit in your refrigerator. So there's all sorts of things you can do with it, right? We can leave it, and I like to have carrots and celery available. Now, Chef has said it's done. Okay, let's add in a little bit of salt. So we're going to add in a little teaspoon of salt. Okay, and mix that up one more time. No, with the thingy. Our Cuisinart. I love my food processor and I are like best friends. I do everything in there. I don't like to sit there and chop vegetables for 8 million hours. I much prefer to stick them in the food processor and go bzzz, and it's instant. We gotta love that. Anyways, okay, so we put in a little teaspoon of salt, okay? I like using Himalayan sea salt. It's pink. It's really pretty. I use this one or I use Celtic sea salt. And the reason I use these is because they haven't really been manufactured much like your regular white salt has. What kind of food processor do you have? I have a Cuisinart. I do love my Cuisinart. And I can't really say that I've used any other ones. I mean, my mother used a Cuisinart. So that's what, yes, my mother used a Cuisinart. So like, I don't know any different. So I just, when I got a food processor, I got a Cuisinart because that's what my mother had, right? And I loved it. And if Cuisinart is watching this video, just remember that I love Cuisinart. Anyways, so that's the one I have. But that's not to say that other food processors aren't just as good. Okay, are we ready?
Yes.
Okay, so do you want to do the taste testing? She's going to test, and she's going to let you know what she thinks. Let's see here. Good? Okay, well, we have to show the product. Show the product. There we go. Can you guys smell it? I love the smell. I love garlic. Okay, so garlic boosts up your immune system, okay? And I want you to remember that, is that it boosts up your immune system, and that's what we're doing now. We want to boost up our immune system. So typically whenever my kids have colds or there's the flu going around, or right now we're in a pandemic, I cook everything with garlic. I cook so much garlic it starts coming out of my pores. That's okay because it's a strong immune system, okay? Now, I need to get a food processor, anything that makes my life, yeah, please get a food processor. I'm telling you, it's on the counter. I only put things on the counter because I use them every day. I use my food processor every day. Okay, so now, here's the thing. We are going to make our hummus pizza. Okay, so now what is hummus pizza? I kind of made up that name. It's not really pizza. I kind of made that up. And if you guys have questions while we're going along, please feel free to put them in here because I hopefully will read them and I will answer your questions too. So we ran out of supplies at our store. So this is the best I could get. This is a sprouted grain tortilla, a wrap. But I usually like to use the Ezekiel ones. Those are my favorite ones, but we're going to use this one. And so what we do is we are going to take and we are going to spread hummus inside that. With that. Yep, with that thing. So we're going to spread hummus inside the wrap. Now, in this household, we're not big cheese eaters, so we don't really put cheese into it. But if you guys wanted to add cheese into it, you could. If you wanted to add my favorite tomatoes, sun-dried tomatoes, I love adding them in there, but they don't like it. So we're going to skip that step here at this house. But those would be my suggestions for you, okay? But don't tell her because then she won't eat it. She won't even look at it. But anyways.
I heard that.
Oh, you did? You heard me? Okay, put a lot. Like be generous. I could starve with that. Seriously. Be generous. There we go. Just putting a lot of love into this. Okay, so I'm going to put my pan on medium. It's got olive oil in it, okay? So we got olive oil, we got the pan going on. And what we're going to do is basically, to make life easy, we're just going to toast it a little bit, but it kind of makes it, I don't know, it enriches some of the flavors in there, and then we're going to cut it like pizza pieces. And then it is a great snack to have. And it feels so, I want you to remember something that I said last time, okay? Every single meal and snack should have an equal proportion of protein, carbohydrates from fruits, vegetables, and unrefined grains, and a little bit of fat. Okay, so if you just went by that, what are we eating here? We're having hummus that has hemp seeds and garbanzo beans, right? And so that's a complete protein. Of course, we got the flour of the tortilla, but it's a wrap. We're going to let that one pass. And then we're going to also incorporate the hummus with some of our veggies too, right? So in a weird way, we got kind of a complete meal if we wanted to, or it's just a great snack. Either way, it works. Is it done? Okay, so now all we're going to do is we're going to cover it up. So hummus inside, covered up, okay? Covered up. Now, let us see our pan here. This one my mother used to do too. I want to see if it's hot. Not yet. We'll make it a little bit hotter. Okay, see, that's what, you got some of the old things, you got to bring them back in. I do something similar with naan bread. Absolutely, yes. Yeah, use naan bread. Totally the same thing, okay? And like I said, with sun-dried tomatoes and, I don't like the cheese, but if you wanted to use the cheese, you could use cheese, but sun-dried tomatoes for sure, really good. Okay, so I'm going to put this in here. Hopefully this thing will start. And all we're going to do basically is we're going to brown it. So it is in my pan, and we're going to brown it. Huh?
There's going to be a lot of olive oil on it.
Okay, hold on. I know. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see if we can show people what we're doing here. Do we see it? Yeah. Okay, there we go. We're in the pan. We are in the pan. So we are going to brown that, but as we're browning that, put you guys back there. Do you guys have any questions, any nutrition questions? This is your time, man. I want to make sure that everybody is really taking advantage of this time. I did a Facebook Live the other day where I said, for the first time in history, if you really think about it, the first time in history, we are no longer rushing first thing in the morning with 8 billion things to do. We actually have an opportunity, and I want to talk to all you moms out there. We have an opportunity to redesign our morning. What a concept. Really think about it. You can redesign your morning. So how do you want to redesign your morning? My morning now starts off in the morning, meditation and exercise. Those are my first things. And there's been a couple of mornings that I didn't do it, and I can feel the difference. Like, I really like it. Like, I like having my exercise and my meditation done. That means it's done. I don't have to worry about it. I'm not going to skip it. I'm not going to forget it. It's done. So that's what I am doing. But we need to redesign your morning. And so I want you guys to think. Then let's wash it off. There was a fly, see? There was a fly. I actually think it was a piece of pepper, but we won't say anything. Okay, so with that said, it is making noise. With that said, I want you guys to think about redesigning, not yet, almost, redesigning your morning. And so think about, I love sun-dried tomatoes. Yes, I do. Okay, so think about this. I want you to take a sheet of paper. You guys have homework. I'm giving you homework today. I want you to take a sheet of paper, and I want you to think about all the things. Let's just take the kitchen, because here we are. I love to redesign my morning by enjoying breakfast. I'm always in a rush to eat and always reach for non-healthy options. Hold on. I want to see what she's saying. It says see more, but I can't see more. Okay, there we go. Kids are so good at finding the tiniest specks, aren't they? Yeah, really they are. Okay, so here's the thing. I want you to take, let's just take kitchen. We're going to start with kitchen, okay? And then I'll work my way throughout the household on the next cooking thing we do. In your kitchen, I want you to think about what things you use every day and what things are out of the way. A perfectly designed kitchen. I do this all the time with clients. I go to their houses and I completely redesign their kitchen. I love doing that. So what you want to do is you want things where you need them. Okay, so like as you notice, I've got this is the tiniest kitchen I've ever had, but this is a temporary thing. But anyways, it works for us, okay? So with that said, I needed to have my food processor. There we go. My food processor is right by my stove on purpose, and it's right by my big cutting board on purpose, because that way I can maneuver here, right? And then what I do when I'm done with it, I just push it back and away, okay? And then that means it's away. Now the other thing here, this is I'm gonna share my mom's secret, okay? This is how I survive in life. See, I don't drink at all, but what I do, hold on. Do you see this? Do you see this? I should have a light that shines on this. This is my beautiful teapot. And I love my teapot. It's a Breville teapot, and that I make all sorts of combinations. Wait, let me see if I can show you something else. See, these are all of my fresh loose teas. And what I do, I'm like a mad scientist. I make a new combination of tea all the time. Okay, here we go. Let me have the cutting board. Here, scoot over real quick. There we go. Okay. We're going to did I fold that over? Oh, just a little bit. Okay, there we go. Okay, leave that there. We're going to cut that in a second. But so I make all of these loose teas, and that's like my relaxation. So the minute I feel like, oh, too much is going on, or I need something, I make tea. It doesn't even have to have caffeine in it. As long as the thing that I like my warm cup, that's part of it. And then I love the smell, the aroma of my tea, and that makes me feel good. So that's my salvation. So when I showed you this, I showed you on purpose because see, I have the things that I use every single day, like at my finger disposal, right? I don't have things scattered. My loose tea is right here. My teapot is right there. Everything is close. The teaspoons that I use, the honey, everything, it's all right there. So I want you to think about that too in your house. So if there's areas like I went to a client's house, they have a coffee maker. Coffee maker was on one end. The coffee filters was over there. The coffee was over, and I'm like looking at her going, that's a lot of work just to make a cup of coffee. And if you do it every day, 3 times a day, are you kidding me? So no, you need to make sure everything is together and easy. And let's take this time to go through your cabinets, guys. I have how to tell you how to get there. I'll put it in the comments. I have something, I call it my kitchen pantry toolbox, totally free. And it basically tells you like how long things you can keep them in your cabinet, so that and what the expiration date should be. It tells you the best list for a healthy pantry. I'm going to put that in the comments so you guys can grab that too. Actually, it was probably at the bottom of your hemp recipe, but I will put it in the comments. What are you drinking this week? I'm drinking tea and water and kombucha. I do love kombucha. I make my own. I guess I'll show you that too. That's what my daughter was trying to tell me to show you. I make kombucha. So those are my drinks of choice. That's what I drink. And a lot of water. Did we turn that off? Yes. Okay, so let's cut this up, shall we? So I cut it up just like you'd cut a pizza. Okay. Make these in smaller pieces so we can all enjoy them. Nothing. One more cut. There we go. Okay. There we go. This is hummus pizza. It seems pretty simple. What tea combo? Oh, you want to know my tea combos? Huh? First so much taste. Very good. Okay. I'm looking up here because that's where I have them all. Green tea is just about everything. I do love chai. And so I will blend up all sorts of herbs like cloves and cinnamon. And I'll blend stuff together to make a nice spicy chai. And then I will kind of like make a chai latte with hemp milk, which is always kind of yummy. I do like to drink a lot of matcha tea, which is a green tea. And then I have everything else. I've got peppermint and chamomile and echinacea, especially you want to boost up your immune system. You want echinacea, right? We want to get that in there. What else do I have in there? I've got fresh stevia leaves because I like to use the stevia leaf instead of just like those stevia packets. We don't want to use the packets, okay? So I'm going to kind of explain why. So stevia is amazing because stevia is a tea, actually, right? Who knew it was a tea? So you could actually order the tea leaves off of any vendor online. And what I would recommend to do is you make the tea, you take the liquid and put it in ice cube containers and make these little frozen ice cubes. And that is your sweetener, okay? So that will make your tea sweet. But the thing about stevia is that it's just it's a flavor that is sweet. So it's not sugar, it's not calories, it's none of that. It's just a flavor that's sweet, period. And you can sweeten things. Now it does have a little bit of an afterbite, so you have to kind of play around with your proportions to see what you like. Now, if you're gonna buy it at the store, please don't buy those little white packet things. That's way too processed. It's been through so many machines, God only knows. You want things in their natural state as best as possible. So with that said, I would say get the dropper bottle of stevia that's liquid, and the most they do is that they add a couple of drops of alcohol to stabilize it, and that's all they do there. So that would be my recommendation for that. What other teas? I mean, that's it. I'll use a little bit of black tea here and there. Robios. This is how obsessed with tea I am. I'm going to show you something. I'm so obsessed with tea that so we're going to start a small fire here. Okay. I'm so obsessed with tea that in my book, SuperPowers, A Busy Woman's Guide to Health and Happiness, what do I have? I have a tea time section. It tells you all about teas. I have different tea recipes because I love it. Here, coconut chai, one of my favorites. Okay, right there. Can you see it? You can take a screenshot and just do that at home. Right there. Bam. Okay? That's how obsessed I am. Totally trying that in my tea. Yep. All sorts of stuff, guys. It is fun. So, would really, really recommend that. Now, what kind of nutrition questions do you have? Come on. You got me here. Let's hear it. Give me a question. Throw it out there. I'm just going to keep eating and making you guys hungry. Last time when I did the split pea, I asked for pictures. I had one person who sent me a video of her making the split pea soup. I thought it was awesome. But I didn't get anything else. You got to show me some love, people. Come on. I want pictures. I want to know that you have tried these things because it's super fun. And if you try it and you do something different, so let's say you do the hummus pizza and you put something else in it and you go, God, this is really good, then share. Let me know what you put in there. You know what could be good? Sun-dried tomatoes and a little bit of prosciutto. I just thought about that. Not that prosciutto is the healthiest, but it would be kind of good. Yeah.
Go out of that too.
Let's see here. What? Oh, she loves my book. Thank you, Carolyn. Yes. I love just sharing information and making it fun. That's the bottom line. And then, so, there was someone back there, a couple of comments back, you talked about picky eaters. So your goal here is, my 14-month-old loves veggies, but it's tough to get protein in him. He's not a fan of meat. Any other protein sources? What do these things say? See more. You wrote more. Are some more sources that I can give him? Okay. Well, we just made hummus. Hummus works. I also do the same thing, and I have it on my website. A lot of recipes are on my website. If they're not in the books, they're scattered everywhere. But I do another dip like this with cannelli beans, the white beans, and I do that with oregano and garlic and hemp seeds and olive oil.
And salt.
And salt. My chef, master chef here, right here. Mila Lang, there we go. So, the beans are really, really good that way. Then you've got your almond, you've got your nuts. So you got your nut butters. He's 14-month-old. As long as you guys don't have nut allergies in your family, I think that's totally fine. The nut butters are smooth. The thing about nuts, guys, please remember this. Nuts are phenomenal. Raw. R-A-W, raw. Not roasted. Once they're roasted, the fat composition changes and it's not really that good for you. So you want to make sure that if you are going to get a nut butter, that they are raw. Are my comments not showing? Anybody see this? Oh, I just saw you, Diana. What did I miss before? I'm thinking of adding spicy pepper. That would be very, very yummy. Wait, now I'm going to go back to find out what Diana wrote me that I must have missed. Sorry, Diana. I'd love to redesign my morning. No. Oh, wow. Sorry, Diana. I did not see it. So do me a favor, Diana. Send me the message again because I do not see it on here. So please send me what your comment is. I'd love to see what you had. So where was I? What was I talking about now? Oh, we're talking about protein sources. Okay. So raw nut butters are awesome. I used to actually have like a little dipping station for this this one right here. Because she'd want to go and kind of grab snacks a lot. And here's the funny thing is, so my son, who's older, he was here last time. He decided the video thing's not for him. That's okay. But so when I had him, you know, I was in control of all food, right? But then when you have the second one, she's 4 years younger. And so he had already started having a couple of packages. Of course, my packages are pretty organic-y, you know, very natural type packages, not junky packages. But anyway, so then she kind of started eating packages because he was eating packages, but I didn't want her to eat packages. I wanted her to eat food. So I would make this tray of stuff that she could dip into. And so it had almond butter, it had hummus, and she'd stick her fingers in it. And I'd have carrots and celery and all sorts of stuff, and she'd be sticking in it. Or I would do these with almond butter in here and goji berries and mulberries for, like, you know, what? Ants in a log kind of thing, right? So you got to be creative with those things. Wait, let's see. I'm not struggling to get my kids to eat like veggies, especially during homeschool lunchtime. Wait a minute. Hold on, Nicole. It does work. You do it. Need kids for tech. Any tips and tricks? Okay. Veggies. Let me tell you what. A smoothie is a powerful thing, my friends. All of you. Even the one who talked to me about protein. Oh, thank you.
Before I ate them all.
To me, I think smoothies are phenomenal because you can hide anything in a smoothie. The key to a perfect smoothie, listen up. You don't listen, so you don't remember what I said that way. Actually, she's been doing very good. That's what she's been having for lunch these days is smoothies. They have to have protein. That's my rule of a smoothie. But you start the smoothie green. So you start with your kale. You could do collard greens. I do cilantro. Don't be putting faces. I can see you in the camera. Totally see you. You can put in cucumbers. You can even do avocado. Okay, now that sounds weird. I know that does. Now, what you do with that, though, now you sweeten it. So you sweeten it with a nice sweet pear, a banana, some grapes, some strawberries, some blueberries, okay? Mango, good call. So then you sweeten it with that, okay? And then you make sure you're putting some kind of protein in there. So the protein could be hemp seeds. The protein could be chia seeds, but chia seeds is going to make it thicker, so you got to be careful with the chia seeds. Or you get a raw plant-based protein powder. Did you hear me? Raw plant-based protein powder. Total mouthful. The reason is because a raw plant-based protein powder, when you look at the ingredients, it is basically food items. It's not like some chemical bodybuilder type something or another. It is strictly food items. And so it's going to have things like pumpkin seeds and hemp seeds and chia seeds and maybe some quinoa or brown rice. And so those kind of things are going to be in the plant-based protein powder and nothing else. There's not going to be any kind of scientific mumbo jumbo. So kids can have that. So then you can use that for your smoothie. Okay? If you want to make a smoothie super smooth, that's where the avocado comes in. You don't taste the avocado, but it gives it smoothness. The other day, no joke, she was making a smoothie, and I had a little bit of just smashed up avocado that I used for a sandwich the other day. So I told her, I said, hey, stick that in your avocado in your smoothie. And she looked at me and goes, oh. I said, no, trust me, it's gonna make it smoother. So then she put it in. She goes, hey, that's pretty good, Mom. Yeah, it is pretty good. Okay, so those are things that I want you to think about. Let's see here. I didn't realize nuts were to be raw. Thanks for that tip. Yes, please. Raw nuts, R-A-W, raw. There's a company called Artesian, which is actually
Here.
Ooh, we've got another one. You want to put it in there? Here. There, put it in.
Try not to waste our
Okay,
pouring.
there's this company, Artesian. Okay, this is the tahini I bought, but they also make raw almond butter and walnut butter and cashew butter, and they also have individual serving packs. I love those things because you can put them in your purse.
Oh, yeah.
So those are really good to have. I use them a lot when I travel too, and then that way I have stuff for the kids, so I can cut open an apple and open up a little pack and put almond butter on it, and we've got a great snack there. So that's a good thing to have, just FYI. Okay? What other questions do we have? Anything else? Come on, guys. So much fun. I'm so glad you guys are here. This is super fun. I love doing it. So does my little chef here. She doesn't want anything to go to waste. She wants us to make more of these. And we've run out of wraps.
There's more wraps in there.
Oh, there is? Oh, she knows where there are, see? This is good to have a good assistant. Huh?
I redid that, trying to hide bananas.
Oh. Okay, my assistant. What can I say? Anyways, guys, come on. Throw in some more questions, okay? I don't want to dominate your entire night, but I'll answer a few more questions and then we'll go. I wish I could share this. That's the only thing I don't like about these Facebook Lives is I can't, like, give you the food. It would be really nice if I could. Oh, that's the naan. Look. My assistant We got none. So I guess she's going to keep making. She has not stopped. She's going to make more. It's all right. All good. All good. Okay, guys. Well, it was awesome. I had a great time with you guys. Please wait. More questions. I'm really having trouble eating healthy and getting myself to eat fruits and veggies. I love fruits, but I never can finish. Hold on. I'm trying to get the more button to give me. Okay. I don't know why I can't get the more button. Okay. Here's the thing. Again, smoothie, guys. Let me tell you what. You can put so much in a smoothie, and because it is blended up, and it ends up, it's easier for your body to absorb and digest all of those vitamins and minerals. So it's such a great way of just putting in just fruits and vegetables and getting it all inside of you. So really utilize the smoothie thing. Again, on my website, which is aditalang.com, I've got a ton of smoothie recipes. Please feel free to go there, use them, okay? Just make sure in your head, every time you make a smoothie, you got to go, where's my that's the question that I'm always saying. Where's my protein coming from? It's got to have protein. So it's either you're going to have a smoothie and you're going to have eggs, but you need to have protein. And the reason being is it's a lot of carbohydrates. And the only way that energy from the carbohydrates is going to last you for a long period of time is with protein and fat. If you were just to have the carbohydrates, you're going to get hungry really quickly, and then all of a sudden you're going to eat more food and more calories. You don't need that. So if you want to stabilize how many calories you're eating, every carbohydrate has to have a protein or a fat. You see here, I picked what fruits have the highest nutritional value for picky eaters. Guess what? Super simple. But listen up. The darker, the richer the color, the more nutrition. Did you hear me? The darker, the richer the color, the more nutrition. So if I have a choice of having green grapes or black grapes,
Black grapes.
very good, black grapes. If I have a choice of having white potatoes or purple potatoes,
Purple potatoes.
there you go. See? So that's how you look at it. It sounds really simple, and it is. Just go for really, really dark colors and try to blend them all up in there. And for kids, guys, start blending them up and putting it in their foods. This one, and I might have told the story last time, but this one was never much into, do we need to flip these? Hold, please.
I don't know. That one, I just literally put in there.
Okay, this one? No, not that one. This one. Okay, hold on. Hold, please. We're making more. Got a lot going on in this kitchen. Okay, so when I make a ground beef, I put all sorts of vegetables in there. And for a while, she would tell people, I don't eat this, I don't eat that. And I looked at her one day and I said, no, yes, you do. Come in here into the kitchen and help me cook. And all of a sudden, she recognized that, yeah, she does eat all that stuff.
I do?
Yeah, you do. Yes, you do.
I did.
Is there something you suggest for a smoothie that sweetens them for kids? Yes, a sweet pear. Dates. Dates are phenomenal. Actually, dates have a complete protein to them. Well, apples will sweeten them up too. But dates are cool because they're a complete protein, okay? And, of course, they're a sweetener. They'll sweeten that up. Wait a minute. Okay, and so one more thing about sweetening up smoothies. And I don't want to insult anybody out there, okay? So don't take this as an insult. But if you haven't been that strict with your children's food and they're eating a bunch of junky food and maybe they eat a lot of candy and so they have a very strong sweet tooth, in order to get them to love a smoothie, you may have to sweeten it a little extra. So you might want to add honey. My suggestion is you do it with them seeing it so that way in their head they're like, oh, mommy's making this super sweet. I'll eat it then, okay? Then what you do is every time you make another smoothie, you put less and less and less. You take it into account how much. So in theory, if you're putting in a tablespoon, the next time you're going to put in, half of a tablespoon. And you're going to keep working your way down until all of a sudden there's nothing in there. But by then, the kids would have accepted the smoothie and say, oh, I love this smoothie. It's my favorite smoothie. And you just take away the sweetener. You add in maybe another banana or something, and it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. We'll work it. All good. So that is my suggestion for you in regards to that. Yes, we have great questions here. Dates are delicious in smoothies. Yes, and let me tell you what, dates, I use them for a lot of things. I use them for making muffins. Done? Is it done? Okay. Here, let's get it onto the table. Hold on. You want to put it over there? Or you want me to do it? Okay, hold on. Oh, please. Okay. Let's get that one there.
The folded one.
Okay, these might take a little bit. Let's leave that there for a little bit. Okay, so, wait a minute. Thanks for the smoothie advice. I haven't had smoothies for a long time. You're making my mouth water now. I want one. Yes, can I tell you what? And it's so quick to do. The other day, I have to tell you this. Okay, my little chef here, she made an awesome smoothie. So we put in a greens mix that a friend of mine makes that was really good. It's plant-based greens mix that was chocolate. And we put in protein powder. And then you put in, what did you put in? Strawberries?
Mango.
Mango.
A banana.
A banana.
I'm not sure.
Okay, the strawberries and the mango and all that, they were all frozen. So when we made it,
Not the strawberries.
not the strawberry. Okay, well, it doesn't matter because when you made it, it was like ice cream. So I go to get some after her.
I added more mango.
Ah, frozen mango. So I go in there to get the smoothie, and I'm like, oh wow, this is like ice cream. I don't think I want it liquidy. So I took a bowl, and I scooped it out with a big spoon, and then I took cacao nibs. You know what cacao is? Basically the origin of chocolate. It's a little bit bitter, but it's crunchy. It's super good for you. It's an antioxidant, fabulous. So I took cacao nibs and I put it on top. I put shredded coconut on top. You getting hungry? I put blueberries on top. And that was my lunch. It was so good. I cannot begin to tell you. It was the best acai bowl that I could have had that day because of her wonderful, amazing smoothie that she made. Let's see here. What else do we have? We do not, wait. We do put plant-based protein in it. What else can we add? Well, plant-based protein, I mean, listen, that's the first thing. My husband used to make them for me when I was pregnant all the time. Going to start that routine again. Yes, come on, because you get it all in there. Okay, so, again, protein sources for a smoothie would be a plant-based protein powder, would be almond butter, or any kind of raw nut butter. Any kind. Walnuts. Or you could even just put, if you have a Vitamix, you can put in solid nuts, and they'll pulverize in there, no big deal. I have something, again, on my website. It's called a nut mix. And the nut mix is basically taking your food processor and putting in there raw walnuts, almonds, cashews. Hold on. There we go. Hold on. Hold, please. Okay, let me put this one there. Are you eating them all? What about me? Seriously? Oh my gosh, she's eating it all. Okay. Oh, okay. So in the nut mix is all these raw nuts and seeds. So hemp seeds, chia seeds, all that. And I blend them up in my food processor, and it comes out to be like a gritty meal. And I have it in a jar, and that jar I use for all sorts of things. Can you pin your website? Yes, I will. I'll pin it on there for you. So I can then take that powder and throw it in a smoothie as well, and that's a good source of protein. There you go. Smoothie bowls are amazing. Yes, let me tell you what, that one was really good that we had. And then can you pin your website? Yes, I can. What other questions do we have, guys? This was super, super fun. I love doing this. I think next week we're going to do chia pudding. And I think that if we do it right, maybe we'll do a couple of different flavors for you guys. So be prepared. Make sure that you get the recipes.
You can put bananas and strawberries inside of it.
Bananas and strawberries? Okay. So we're going to do a chia pudding with banana and strawberry. We're also going to do a chocolate one. Oh, okay. That'll be lunch. Okay. That works. Let's see here. Oh, there she goes. We pinned up my website on there. Thank you very much, guys. So this was fabulous. If you guys have questions, please feel free to message me on Facebook at Adita Lang. Please, I will answer your questions happily. And again, if you want the superpowers of the, she gave me one, thank God. At least I get, what is it, the last one? Almost. Superpowers of the Family Kitchen. I have it available for you guys on digital with video recipes at half off because why not? Come on, we need to read and we need to make our family kitchen wonderful. And so this is a time for you guys to change up your kitchen and make everything work. So thank you so very much. Thank you. Gonna make these for my little ones. Yes, please, enjoy, enjoy. And have a great night, guys. Stay safe and stay healthy. Work out and drink a lot of water. Right? What else? That's it? Okay. High five. Well done. Bye.
Bye.